Now that's a picture. Palm trees, sunshine, great weather. So yesterday, mostly put the video this morning of how we spent yesterday, and I don't think my thoughts have changed much on it, because they're saying that it was, I'll let you show you as I'm walking along here first of all. They're saying it was some kind of weather phenomenon. Is that new? La Familia Turkish barbecue. I think that's new, isn't it? In Guardamar del Seguro? I'm not too sure. I think it is. There's a few people that I know that are up here. I'm sure they'll tell us in the comments if that Turkish place is new. Do like Guardamar. Cannot get parked for love nor money during August in Guardamar, that's the only thing. And then in winter, some of the locals call it Dead Damar. What's your thoughts on it? I'm going to take a walk down to the waterfront and then just see what like the beach is today, but we'll cross over here. We're better to cross over than at estate agents, so we can check out some of the property prices here in Guardamar. So there's one there, 175,000 apartment in Guardamar, 159,000, 71 square metres, 119,000 at seaside town of Guardamar del Segura, and then 240. Jesus. Let's see if we can find a cheap one. 115. You used to be able to get really cheap property in Guardamar, but not so much. Not so much now. 500, 190, 105 sold. Sold to the highest bidder. 105 is already sold. 299. The cheap ones seem to be selling the fastest. But anyway, a little surf centre. Is that new as well? Has that always been here? Is that new? Surf centre? You can tell us. Anyway, yeah, yesterday's power outage. They're now saying it was Portugal come out and said, yeah, it was a weather phenomenon. A weather phenomenon that caused the power outage for the whole of Spain. But they're now saying that, I mean, some people have been saying that parts of Italy had it as well. I don't know. It's done and dusted. We enjoyed the day that we had. It was a little bit stressful at the beginning, but it was fine. Just take it in your stride. Have a day off. It's a little bit windy down here today, so hopefully it doesn't pick it up on the mics. I do love the fact that there's still the old houses dotted about Guardamar. People just saying, nope, I'm not selling these. I'm not selling them for love nor money. Why should they? Why should they sell them? Let's face it. A lot of the properties around about here sit empty for the majority of the year. Look at these ones, they're all locked up. All locked up. Well, there could be surfers down here today. On the beach at Guardamar. Maybe they've been down already. That's them all heading away. And they were saying as well, that's one thing they were saying, the weather phenomenon. It was actually cooler yesterday. By about, it's windy down here, isn't it? Woohoo! It was cooler by around about 5 degrees. Now, I can understand when you're in Scotland and you get high winds and all the rest of it, but I'm not buying it that it was a weather phenomenon. I mean, they've came out in Spain and said they're unsure of what actually caused it. Now that's the reality, and that's them saying, yeah. Anyway, we move on from it. A lot of clouds up by Alicante way. Okay, mate. Ice cream shop. We've had ice cream there before. It's really good. If you are looking for somewhere for ice cream down the front, and ice cream in here is good. It looks as if it's been... Has that been done up? I'm not sure. It looks a little bit different. Can't remember. God, it is windy today. So hopefully the microphones are okay. Hoops Bar. Breakfast, burgers, sandwiches, snacks, milkshakes, selection of beers, Heineken, Guinness on tap. From there. Oh my goodness, this wind. Not many people down on the beach today though. It is just after 12 o'clock. But what's your thoughts on the so-called weather phenomenon that was the power outage in Spain? That's the real question. That's the real question of the day. What is really your thoughts on the power outage? Are you buying it that it was a power outage? Chiringuito getting set up here in Guardamar. Always the first sign of summer. Summer season is upon us. I'd love to have a little beach bar like that, because then you only really need to be open during the day. Do you know what I mean? But it would have to be somewhere a bit more tropical. Or is that just a sort of... Is it a sort of... Yeah. You'd end up be opening all night. I know me, you'd end up be opening all night and have mad beach parties on it. Yeah, couldn't be in Spain though. Don't allow it, do they? Tell you one thing. The looky men are out in force. Do they keep the chairs out? I might look at the wooden ones. That was interesting. Get the plastic ones at the back and the wooden ones at the front. So they're more expensive at the front, and you get the cheap seats. The cheap seats at the back. It's always the same, isn't it? You get the cheap seats at the back everywhere. That takeaway place is always busy as well. Takeaway specialist coffees, they're always busy in there. All year round as well. It's one of the only places down the front that is open all year round. The cafe. Not many folk going in the water today, that's for sure. Not when it's like that. Right, let's walk back up this way. And then we're going to head round. So, anyway, what is your thoughts on the power outage in Spain? Are you buying the narrative that it was a freak weather phenomenon that they can't explain? I'm not buying that they can't explain a weather phenomenon that... I mean, I did say that it happened in Scotland a few years ago, but the wind had to be a certain speed across the whole of the country. And Scotland's tiny compared to Spain. Completely tiny compared to Spain. And I'm not buying that at all. Anyway, it's just my thoughts on a Tuesday afternoon. So tell me yours in the comments. Anyway, hasta luego.